Channel. This is the 4th episode of Let Me Put Y'all On. So normally I wanted to do an episode per month, but this was just such an enticing video that I had to get it off my chest and do it now. So there are going to be 2 episodes this month. So anyways, as you may or may not know, because putting y'all on if you don't, Drake recently dropped an album called More Life, and I think it's just that, like the title says, it is more life in comparison to Views. Views was an album Drake dropped sometime last year. I don't exactly remember when, I think around the summertime. And it was just, I feel like, inappropriate timing because summertime we're thinking fun, upbeat, you know, dancey, and it was just such a dreary, dry album. I was like, Drake, wrong timing. This is a fall album. This should have been dropped in the fall. And also on top of that, Views was Drake's most underwhelming album for me personally. I think because, you know, Drake had talked about it so much, he had pushed back the release date so much, everybody anticipated it so much, so there was all this hype around it, and then when it dropped, it was not what I envisioned at all, especially coming from Drake. So I feel like More Life definitely has brought back Drake for me, but this album still isn't something that I would list like best album of the year. No, it's just Drake has come back to Drake. Like Views wasn't a Drake album for me, this is. So I'm just going to talk to you guys about my top 5 songs off of More Life. Number 1. Sacrifices featuring 2 Chainz and Young Thug. Now before you go Zoli, of course you're gonna pick Sacrifices, it's got Young Thug on it, scratch that. Beside my bias, I feel like it is such a good song. I feel like the song is a transition between like the musical dance part into like sort of in your feelings into the seriousness, if that makes sense. Because I feel like the first half of the album is dancey, it's upbeat, it's positive, and then right when you get into the center, Drake kind of talks about his love life and his feelings, which makes it like all simpy Drake, and then towards the end it's like cocky Drake, you know, where he's feeling himself. So I feel like it's a good transitional piece. And I love it when Drake and 2 Chainz are, I just love when 2 Chainz is featured on any song. Like I love 2 Chainz as an artist, but I feel like when 2 Chainz is featured on a song, like you know it's gonna be hot. And then you have 2 Chainz, Drake, and Young Thug, like the song is bound to be fire. Now, again, put my bias aside, I just feel like Young Thug makes the song. It's such a good song on its own, but I just feel like the beat goes so well with his flow and he really bodied the flow. Now, I'm not gonna sit up here and try and make it seem like the song is like this philosophical deep meaning, because it's not. Like half the song Young Thug is talking about stealing from people and guns and showing off his ice, which is what a lot of rappers talk about. But it's just the energy and the flow that he brought to it, I just felt like was so good, and it made the song like semi upbeat, but also like, okay, like, you know, it's something you can dance to, but you can also just lay back and chill to it, because that's the vibe it gives me. I just choose Sacrifices as my number 1 song because it is everything that I want to hear in a song, especially in a song with Drake, Young Thug, and 2 Chainz. It was perfect. They did a perfect job, so kudos. Number 2, Nothing Into Something. I feel like Nothing Into Something brings back old school Drake. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of CeCe's interlude or Brea's interlude, but that's what it reminds me of, that old school Drake when he would do short little interlude songs about like girls that he loved or misses or whatever. And that's what it reminded me of, and I just like the song because it's a quick little like 2-minute, I'm gonna put you in your feelings really quick, up, back to the album. And so I like that because I feel like we didn't get much of that from Drake in the past album. We didn't get a lot of in your feelings, and I feel like that's what we love about Drake, is he puts us in our feelings, and Nothing Into Something definitely does that for me. So I love that song. And then of course, number 3, Teenage Fever. Now the interesting about my top 3 choices are that these songs are all back to back and they just flow so well, like they are really pieced together nicely, so good job. But anyways, back to Teenage Fever. Okay, Teenage Fever this is why the song is good. So you got Sacrifices, which is like it's like the beginning of the transition. Nothing into Something is the transition into putting you in your feelings, and then Teenage Fever is you being put in your feelings. Like he's got the sing in the chorus, he's got the vision of what it used to be, all fling, blah 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 blah. It's just like, if I had you all my love and I gave you all my trust, would you come for me? It's like perfect. It's the perfect put you in your feelings, and I just feel like it's such a good song. It flows together well. Drake's coming back with that Drake that we knew and loved. I don't know who Views was, I really don't. But this album, like, yes. I just really like the song. I listen to it and I just want to sing along. I just want to cuddle up, drink some tea, light a candle, and cry about the issues that my boyfriend and I are going through when we don't have any issues. That's just how it makes me feel. It makes me feel like I want to go outside on some Teenage Fever stuff. It's a good song. It's a good song. Number 4 is Get It Together. I love Get It Together because it is such a dance song. It is such like a, I just want to dance, I just want to dance, I just want to dance with somebody. Get It Together makes me personally want to dance with my boyfriend, dance with my friends, dance, but like upbeat dance, you know, like when you're at the club, when you're at a party, whatever. It just makes me want to have fun. It makes me think of festivals, it makes me think of being outside. It just is like, get your together so we can get together. And the girl who's singing on it, amazing voice. Let me mention her, I'm sorry sis. Get It Together featuring Black Coffee and Georgia Smith. Amazing, love it. Love the song, love the lyrics, love everything about it. It's, get it together so we can get together. Lastly, my favorite song is Blemme. Blemme. I blame for it. So, Blemme is another, like, you know, because Drake thinks he's Caribbean or an islander or whatever you want to, whatever he's trying to be, whatever it specifically is. And this song is that. It is islander. It makes me want to dance. It makes me want to dirty wine. It makes me want to do all that because that is the style that he is taking from. Now, if you don't know, Caribbean music is centered around dancing. So Drake knew what he was doing when he was like, okay, I'm gonna make, you know, the Caribbean songs dance. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, he knew that he wanted to make it dance style, so perfect style to incorporate. I just really like the song. It makes me want to dance. It makes me want to go to the beach. Let's just listen for a second. Don't you want to dance? Unroll it. Unroll it. Don't switch on me. I got big plans. So Blemme definitely is that like, it just makes me want to dance. It makes me feel so good. So definitely love Blemme. That is my opinion and review of More Life. If you haven't listened to it already, I definitely think you should give it a try, especially if Drake disappointed you with Views. Like I said, this album isn't anything out of the ordinary for Drake. It's just, this is the old Drake back. It's not gonna make you have these deep philosophical meanings. I mean, it might, if that's how you're feeling, you might resonate with the album like that. I personally didn't. But it's a feel-good spring and summer album, and I feel like he did that on purpose. It's the perfect dance, blast the music in your car with your friends, sing along album, which is what I wanna hear from Drake. That is, I wanna hear positive good music, dance music from Drake. So I'm very pleased with the album. Views, I don't really know. Still didn't really warm up to views that much. But anyways, it's okay because it doesn't matter because I have more life, okay? So I blame for real. I might just say how I feel. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I would definitely check you out in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.